Hello, everypony. This is a follow-up to my night story. So if you haven't heard the first episode, I would recommend you go and watch it instead of hearing the next episode here. So if you're not ready, it's going to be a tale about my Knights of My Little Pony. So if you don't like stuff like this, click away. Also, it's going to contain my personal stuff. So yeah, again, if you don't like stuff like this, click away or else stay. Yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. The next night. Next morning again, I see Justice at my side. As the sun rises, I walk out of my door. He seemed happy, so he had decided, I think to myself. Good, then I can tell Agent Carve after the new night today. As we come into the room, we see Agent Carve sitting in the circle. I look at him and walk up to him and ask, "You're not hiding today?" Carve just looked at me. "The night coming today, know of me, so I don't feel the need to," he answered. "Oh, okay, as long as we're in the right mindset. The spell is not to be broken." Carve just looked at me and smiled. "That's why I'm not hiding today. I know what's going to happen. I just go up into the circle with Carve and Justice beside me. It felt nice to have a dragon and a knight by my side. As we waited for the new night to come, the doors open and a Pegasus with pale yellow skin and sunglasses appear. I think to myself, okay. He was not what I imagined, but the spell did work, so I guess before I could finish my thoughts, he was already on the circle, taking the sunglasses off and say, "Knight me, please." As I hear this, I smile. Come up upon me. Agent Carve was already on the sword, warming it up for me so I could knight him. Ahem. Okay, rise, Knight of Control. The Pegasus looked at me. When the armor appeared, he felt it fine. He put on his glasses. Okay then, that was all. See you. He walked out. I looked at Carve. Will we get more easy like him? Carve shook his head. I'm afraid he was the only one, and Justice, who is getting used to me. I look at the ground and say, okay, tomorrow will be good. Agent Carve, there will be 2 more or 3 more coming at the same time. Oh, I suddenly get nervous. Phew. Justice is looking at me and saying, "Is there something wrong?" I look at him and say, No, I can handle it, but I need you to help me tomorrow, okay?" He just looked at me like I didn't need to ask. Of course, I'll do as much as I can. The next day was upon us. I walked into the room again. Justice was already standing to do more. Today I just walked into the room again, but was surprised to see that the 3 ponies were already waiting in the circle. Before I could even go to my sword, and the ring of fire and Agent Carve was in the room, but hiding in the shadows. The 3 ponies look at us, 3 earth ponies, though one of them a crystal pony, were sitting and listening to a brown one, with brown hair and glasses. There were a grey one with glasses too, green eyes and yellow mane. Justice walked up to them. "Gentlemen, we all know why we were summoned to this place. Make a line and sit into the circle when it's your turn." The brown one just looked at him and blinked. "Yeah, okay." He blinked at the 2 others. They go down and waited into I have my sword. I sent a signal to the brown pony. Suddenly he looked at me and says, I'm not going to look down. I wanna know what is going on, what is going to happen. I just smiled. I was ready. My sword. He kneeled as the fire on the sword, and the ring of the fire holds 2 other ponies out, and I said the word, Rise, Knight of Balance. I know that he has seen Agent Carve, becomes not suited for his eyes. Just as look at the new pony knight, knowing full well the fear that comes, but not allows the power of the armor. The armor was silver. A weapon was also forged in the fire. A nice katana blade. I sit front of my sword and look at my new knight. Now you know, take your sword and teach others your skills. The other 2 look at each other. Balance just go past them in the new armor out of the door. No words. I look at the 2 remaining. Who's next? The crystal pony spring up. Do me, I want a weapon too. I look at the green shimmer crystal pony with a 2-colored mane, gray and blue, and think to myself, no, not this one. This time the weapons are harmless if you know how to use them. Like my sword. I look at my sword. The crystal pony was already kneeling down and was ready, it seems, to be knighted. I hold out the sword, speaking the words, Rise, Knight of Health. As I say the words, the fire only seemed to be on the sword this time. No ring, but the grey pony left haven't moved at all. I sit and put the sword down. The armor comes on him. The silver armor was nice, but no weapon before him. He seemed happy about the armor, but was disappointing in there being no weapon. Justice look at him and say, You are now a knight. Now you don't need a weapon for the choices you have been given. Health just looked up and seemed to understand. He walked down, but not going out. He sits down. He wants to see what was going to go on with the last pony. He looked up. The grey earth pony seemed hesitant, but starts to walk up to the circle and ask, Can I please stand when you do that? Not kneeling? I look at the earth pony as I hold out my sword and say, Do as you wish. If you get burned, I will not be responsible for what is going to happen if you're not kneeling down. As he heard the words, the fire from dragons end up on the blade, and a big fire ring, bigger than before and the other times, surrounds the circle. The grey stallion quickly kneels down as I speak the words, Rise, Knight of Integrity. The silver armor was fitting to him, but again no weapon. But a small blue fire was still burning after we were done. I look at the new knight, rise, and put a hoof into the fire. The flame, the knight, with no hesitation, puts a hoof inside. Nothing has happened. Not to be burned, not getting pain. Taking the hoof out again of the flames, he looked at me and say, Thank you. Justice look at him and say, This is a great gift. Use it well, Integrity. End of chapter 2. Well, I hope that you guys like this. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of your friends and loved ones. And I hope that we will see you guys to chapter 3 tomorrow of my night story. And that's actually all for today. Yeah, okay. Bye.